Breakdown Davis against Cruz. The breakdown, because there was a lot of controversy with this fight. Honestly, a lot of people thought it was a tie. I thought it was a tie, right? But I didn't think Davis won, right? But now I broke it down round by round. My analysis, what I thought, how many punches. I judged it by who landed more effective shots, power shots, jabs, who had ring generalship, and just overall who was controlling the pace and who landed the more effective shots. This is going to be a video of me breaking down round by round really quick, just basically what happened, what I saw, and we'll see if Davis or Cruz won by the end of this video, so stay tuned. In round 1, Pitbull Cruz came out fast, letting his hands go. Right away, he showed Tank Davis that he was not intimidated by his power, that he was not intimidated by his star power. He might have even surprised him with his power and his style. He has a very uncomfortable style. He says himself he has a very suffocating style. So he comes forward, moving his head, not letting you settle, not letting you breathe, not letting you have your distance, right? Pitbull won the first round clearly, 1-0. Round 2, Tank Davis knows what he has to do. He starts moving, he starts boxing him, being smart, playing smart. Pitbull Cruz also landed a little more and he threw a little more. He was being the aggressor. Davis came out pretty much smart, boxing. He was moving, he started outboxing him, pop shotting. It's like Pitbull Cruz in the middle of the ring, boxing smart. He got him with the good counter uppercut. He hit his glove, but honestly, it's a type of hit that the power goes through your glove and it hits you too, so probably did some damage. That round goes to Davis. So I have it 1-1, right? Going to the third round. Cruz started good with some body shots. Tank Davis started boxing him and he started moving around towards the middle of the round. Pretty much started boxing, going around in circles around Cruz. He outboxed him and outlanded Cruz, so I gave that round to Tank Davis. So it's 2-1 Tank. Going into the fourth round, Cruz comes out, jabbing the body. Tank Davis hits Cruz with another great uppercut. Cruz starts investing to the body, and Tank Davis gets a little uncomfortable, when he comes in towards the ropes. Tank Davis has to circle out, get out of there. Cruz ended the round strong, so by that, I had to give him the round, so it's 2-2 in my eyes, tied going into the fifth round. Round 5, Tank comes out boxing smart, letting his hands go, basically just pop shotting Cruz. Tank, he's boxing smart, holding when he needs to. He's getting the better shots, and I think he wins round 5. So I gave it to Tank Davis 3-2. This might have been when he started getting he hurt his hand. I don't know if it was the 5th or 6th round when he hurt his hand. I saw a shot he did hit him at the top of the head at the end of round 5, so that could have been the shot, right? But I don't know. Round 6, Tank Davis comes out aggressive, coming forward, pressing the action. They're both landing power shots, obviously. And then Tank just starts boxing him again, starts pop shotting him, letting Cruz come in, basically. Letting Cruz's aggressiveness basically work against him. He's letting Cruz come in and he's trying to counter and letting him run into a he wants to let Cruz run into a shot. I think Tank wins round 6. I have it 4-2 Tank Davis. Going to the 7th round, Steve Forehood, his scorecard was 4-2 for Tank as well. Basically, Cruz came out hitting Tank to the body with a lot of power shots. Tank Davis wasn't throwing the left as much, so maybe he did hurt his hand by this time, but he was throwing it still. But I give the round to Cruz, 4-3. Tank still winning by 1 round. This 8th round, guys, this 8th round could have been, honestly, I think this round was the round that decided the fight, right? Looking back, I could have honestly gave this round to anybody. Even the commentators were saying that round could have been scored to either one. The first half of the round, Tank boxes Pitbull. Pitbull had a few moments here and there, but overall I think Tank did just enough to win that round, just enough. I think he had the ring generalship, and I think he landed more jabs. It was but if I had to give that round to someone, it would be Tank. So I think that's the round that really decided the fight. Going into the 9th round, I think Pitbull Cruz, he starts the round landing some mean shots to the body, but then Tank starts right away he starts boxing, circling. You know, I think he lands more, and that's why I gave this round to Tank. 6-3. Tank's up. Going into the championship rounds. Round 10, Isaac Cruz comes out very aggressive. He hits Tank with heavy shots. He moves him back to the ropes a couple times. You know, he has the crowd screaming, so that could have, you know, gave some tally points in the judges' eyes to Isaac Cruz. Tank tries to come out back with his own shots, but Pitbull responds. Obviously, you know, him being Pitbull. They go back and forth. I think Isaac Cruz ends the round stronger, and that's why I gave the 10th round to Isaac Cruz, 6-4. Going into the last 2 rounds, the 11th and the 12th. Going into the 11th round, I think that Isaac Cruz comes out, you know, he comes out with obviously wanting to win. His corner tells him to, you know, to basically give it all you got. And he comes out, he lands a couple big shots upstairs and downstairs. I think Isaac Cruz lands more power shots than Tank Davis, so I gave that round to Pitbull, 6-5. Tank still up by 1 round, and it's the final round, 12th round. Tank comes out. The first half of the round, he starts using his jab, right, his jab hand, because at this point his left hand is hurt, so he doesn't use it at this point. He's just jabbing and moving. He's moving smart. He knows that if he could win this round by moving and just pop shotting Isaac Cruz, so that's exactly what it does for the first minute of this round. And honestly, he probably outlands him, but Isaac Cruz does end the round well, so I give that round to Tank. But you know, because he did move a little more, he did jab him more. So basically 7-5, right? I scored the fight 7-5, going round by round. I scored the fight 7-5. That's basically what the judges saw too. That's what I think 2 of the judges saw. So that's what they gave the fight to Tank, and it was a very close fight. You know, I'm telling you guys, that 8th round was a round that decided this fight, because honestly it could have gone to either one. But I think Tank just did barely enough. I honestly think this fight needs to be a rematch for sure. You know, Isaac Cruz did call him out, but you guys saw what Tank was like. Hell no, come on, man, you can't do that. You gotta fight everybody, bro. Honestly, I think Isaac Cruz didn't really lose because his name just grew even more in the sport of boxing. Cruz didn't seem really hurt or maybe in trouble in any part of the fight. He looked very comfortable. He was coming forward, moving his head. He was the one that was pressing the action. Tank was moving around, boxing smart. And the times that he did stay in the pocket, he got caught and he just decided to keep moving around. I think he felt Isaac Cruz's power, but Isaac Cruz also felt Tank Davis's power, so the second fight is going to be even better. It's either going to go one way, right? Tank Davis is going to fight a perfect fight and outbox him completely and maybe catch him and hurt him and stop him, or Isaac Cruz is just going to land that shot and he's going to hurt him and he's going to get the upset, right? You know, either way it's going to be a win-win for the fans. I hope to see the rematch, and stay tuned for more videos. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.